Good evening everyone. Today we will learn another 10 mnemonics. Many of you have told कि the camera angle is shaking too much. That is because I'm only one person and I'm holding the camera in one hand and writing with the other. So to solve that problem, I'm just posting the photos and then I'm telling the explanations in the background. Okay. So first we will learn, there is this question which often comes about a question. It will be given ki there is this organism who is resistant to this antibiotic and sensitive to this antibiotic. What is the organism? So this is called intrinsic resistance to antibiotic. There are some organisms, they are resistant to certain antibiotics by default. So only two organisms can come in the exam. One is Stenotrophomonas maltophilia and another one is Burkholderia cepacia. So mnemonic is maltophilia, M or A. First two letters we will take. M is meropenem and A is aminoglycoside. So Stenotrophomonas maltophilia is resistant to meropenem and aminoglycoside. Burkholderia cepacia CEP. C is cephalosporin. E को थोड़ा cheating करके let's cheat and make it aminoglycoside. Anyway, it doesn't matter really. P is polymyxin. So just focus on cephalosporin and polymyxin and you will be able to solve the question. Next mnemonic is CA. See, these are the tumor markers. The most common this CA wala tumor markers, they are very confusing. So there is one CA 125 and 19.9 and 15.3. So 125 mnemonic is, in my class in MBBS, in our MBBS batch, there used to be 250 students in the class. So I used to imagine ki total 250, then half of them will be girls ideally. So 125 girls. So 125 people will have what? Ovaries. So CA 125 is ovarian cancer. 19.9. 9 reverse it, it will look like P. So pancreas cancer. Then 15.3. This 3 you just rotate it, it will look like breast. So that is breast cancer. Then another question comes, it will give you which of these is an endopeptidase or which is an exopeptidase. So remember, exopeptidase, exo means what? Outside. Exo, outside, it is exposed outside. So exopeptidase matlab this peptidase wants to expose itself ki hey, come on, see, I am a peptidase. So it wants to show itself. So it will show in their name itself, it will be something peptidase. For example, carboxypeptidase, aminopeptidase means it will itself tell you, it will expose itself, it will show it to the outside ki hey, see, I am a peptidase. Okay. So other than those whose name doesn't have the peptidase, any other name of enzyme in which the word peptidase is not there, they are all endopeptidase. Okay, so that is how you will rule out the options and mark the right answer. Okay, next we will go to warfarin and heparin. Everyone knows कि to monitor the levels of warfarin and heparin, one of them is PT, one of them is APTT, right? Prothrombin time and activated partial prothrombin time. Sorry, partial thromboplastin time. But everyone forgets ki which one is which one. Which one is PT, which one is APTT. So mnemonic is warfarin. From that you remember war. When you go to war, when soldiers go to war, they march forward. What does it remind you? It reminds you of your school days. In school, Monday, you used to have PT class. 1, 2, 3, 4, clap, clap. You used to do that, right? So PT class. From war, you remember the way soldiers walk or march forward, it looks like a PT class. So warfarin is PT, and then the one which is left behind, that is APTT, is heparin. Okay. Next question is absorption. Dude is just feeling ill, bro. Duodenum absorbs iron, jejunum absorbs folic acid, ileum absorbs B12 and bile acids. So this mnemonic is actually borrowed from another source, but point is, everyone will teach you ileum B12. This bile acid thing no one mentions. Sometimes in the exam to test your intelligence, they will add this option and then you will be like, bile acid, where does it come from? This cannot be the answer, so don't get confused. Okay. Ileum also absorbs bile acids. Next is we will learn ki toxins which work by increasing CAMP, cyclic adenosine monophosphate. So CAMP, let us do a bit of cheating and convert it into CALP. CAMP becomes scalp. Okay. C for cholera, A is anthrax, L is labile toxin of ETEC, enterotoxigenic E. coli. Okay. Then P is pertussis. Okay. If labile toxin of ETEC is by CAMP, then there is also a stable toxin of ETEC. So that works by which mechanism? The stable toxin of ETEC works by CGMP. If this is CAMP, then the stable one is CGMP. Okay. Next is, sometimes you get question chickenpox versus smallpox. Which one is centripetal rash? Which is centrifugal rash? Remember, chickenpox CP centripetal. The opposite one is obviously smallpox, so smallpox is centrifugal. Next we will know about Nocardia versus actinomyces. From Nocardia, from N you remember nature. Think of nature. Nature has air, so it is aerobic. Nature has sometimes acid rain, so it is acid fast. Nature has trees, so the drug of choice is cotrimoxazole. Okay, so the opposite will be actinomyces. Actinomyces is non-acid fast, it is anaerobic, and drug of choice is penicillin. And another small point, actinomyces often presents as osteomyelitis of the jawbone or mandible. Next we will learn this internal acoustic meatus, IAM, internal acoustic meatus. What are the contents? The mnemonic is 7 up, coke down. 7 is 7th cranial nerve, that is facial nerve. Up means superior vestibular nerve, which is one of the two divisions of cranial nerve 8. Cranial nerve 8 has two divisions. Okay. Okay, two divisions. This is another subdivision, but anyway, the point is, this is superior vestibular nerve, then coke down, cochlear nerve, and then IVN, down is inferior vestibular nerve. Okay, and this horizontal bar, crest kind of thing, this is called falciform crest, and there is a vertical bar called Bill's bar. The last and 10th mnemonic, that is catalase positive organism. Catalase positive organism, remember the mnemonic cat in space. Okay, cat in space. SPACE. S is for Staphylococcus aureus and Serratia. P is Pseudomonas. A is Aspergillus. C is Candida and Cryptococcus. And E is Enterobacter. Okay, so thank you so much. Okay, now tell me one thing. Staphylococcus aureus, Serratia and Pseudomonas. Can you tell me one spatial feature which is common to all three of them? Yes, all of them produce pigment. Staphylococcus aureus, yellow pigment. Serratia, red pigment. Pseudomonas, greenish or bluish pigment. Okay, there is one small difference. See, the Serratia and Staphylococcus aureus, the pigment which they produce is non-diffusible. But Pseudomonas pigment is diffusible. Sometimes this might come in question. So thank you guys, hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you.